Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your guy, Jonathan Mathis, the sports judge. Welcome back. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. We're expecting good football and good food on Thursday afternoon. The second game of the NFL's Thanksgiving Day slate will be an exciting matchup between the 6-5 Kansas City Chiefs and the 5-1 Dallas Cowboys. This is a very exciting game. It should be a good one. I'm actually all in. This is a game I want to see. Here's what I think will happen. The Chiefs are coming off a much needed overtime win against the Indianapolis Colts. I'm led to believe they get some more momentum back because, yeah, they have a winning record once again, and the defense played really well. Listen, I think that if their backs are against the wall, they usually respond. Let's be honest about it. For me, though, the whole thing with the Chiefs is this boring offense that we've had to watch this season. Now, for the first time this season, I thought the Kansas City Chiefs actually looked like the team we've come to know really well at home versus the Colts. They do have a tougher than expected game against the Dallas Cowboys, who really look really good the past couple weeks since their bye week and since trading for a couple of defensive players. I talked a little bit about that. And my takeaway from that Eagles game is that trading away Micah Parsons may have been a huge victory for the Cowboys as the defense has gotten significantly better without him and the key pieces you added to improve on that side of the ball. I like the Cowboys in this one. Look, they're at home in this game, which is a big advantage for them. And this is just a team right now that's playing some of its best football, while the Chiefs have had a tough year. Wins for them seem hard to come by, and what every Cowboys fan is talking about is their high-powered offense led by their quarterback Dak Prescott, who is having, to me, an MVP season. And now it looks like their defense is semi catching up with the offense. This was something that you had not seen in a long time from this defense. And now all of a sudden with Quinnen Williams and Kenny Clark, the defense is starting to play a lot better. That's the best they've looked in a long time. They were able to stop the Eagles and beat them in a massive comeback win last week. We'll see what they can do on Thanksgiving. This week feels like a high. It was an awesome performance. You're feeling good coming off a tough divisional game last week. I don't know. I think they come into this game with the same amount of fire as they did against the Eagles. Tomorrow, Kansas City at Dallas is must watch. This is going to be a very, very good game. It's just like, oh yeah, Cowboys, Chiefs. It's going to be competitive for sure. Like, it's a Dallas team doing, what you never thought was possible. The thing that I was most impressed with is you saw them stop the run. This was a team that could never stop the run. The run game has some life to it. The defense is emerging. Dak Prescott making all sorts of throws. I don't think it's an accident that the Cowboys are suddenly this balanced team, and it's just cool to watch. I don't think I've ever, seen their on-field product look as good as it has in a long time. It's actually underrated. The thing that sticks out to me the most is George Pickens. On another team, he's a dominant number 2 wide receiver. This season, he's a dominant one. The offense has been outstanding. Cowboys offense, the number 1 offense in the NFL. The on-field production, it's good. Javonte Williams, top 10 running back. Dak Prescott, number 2 quarterback. 2 studs at wide receiver. One of the top 3, one of the top third down offenses. One of the better 3 and out teams. Patrick Mahomes is about to play his first Thanksgiving Day game. I don't think it ends well for Patrick Mahomes on Thursday, as things do not match up well for the Chiefs against the Cowboys. And look, I know coming off a great win versus the Colts, I know you're feeling good and everything. The reality of it all is the Chiefs are coming off a short week. The game last week, long, taxing, grueling overtime win. Chiefs had a lot of guys come out of there banged up. A short week, flight to Dallas. There's going to be some electrifying players on both sides, obviously. But this Dallas team is probably inevitably going to break the hearts of Chiefs fans, and it's going to be over for them. And I think a lot of you have to think about this Cowboys defense. They're not the laughing stock of the league anymore. They're actually pretty good now. The front line has been on a tear. We've been talking about how the key addition of Quinnen Williams has been huge for them. The Chiefs, who have no run game, really has struggled all season, and I know how good they were running the ball against the Colts, but this is not the Colts, it's the Cowboys. Kansas City, fresh off a huge win over the best team in the NFL, has Patrick Mahomes as their quarterback, who has not played good ball and has been terrible. I think the Chiefs are going to be forced into obvious passing situations a ton. I don't think that's a good recipe to keep up with the best passing offense in the NFL. I actually trust Dak more than I trust Patrick Mahomes. He's been playing clean ball, dropping dimes, and mind you, he likes playing on Thanksgiving Day. And a lot of you might say, well, it was the most dominant effort we've seen this year by Spags and the Chiefs defense. Now, you're not going to be able to stack 8 guys in the box against Dallas. You can't just leave CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens one-on-one like they did with the Colts receivers last week. I think Javonte Williams will find room to run and set up some play-action crossers to CD over the middle, or some deep shots to Pickens. The Chiefs haven't had success pressuring with 4 pass rushers, and defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo loves to blitz, but that also means trusting Kansas City's corners against the Cowboys' explosive threats. Play action also has been a big weapon for Dak Prescott, especially in recent games with a run game now. This matchup could make the middle game a fantastic battle. Defense is much improved. We haven't seen it all year with the Kansas City Chiefs. It's a different team, especially on the road. So for them to be favorites in this game, it's hard for me to understand that. So I'm going to have to go with the Cowboys winning 31-28. This is a very close, tough game to predict, but I like the Dallas Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day.